What is up,
Hello.
everybody? Welcome back to another live stream of the Real Uncommon podcast. This is our 61st live stream. Happy
Go.
Aloha Friday,
Happy Aloha
everyone.
Friday.
And we have a
Happy
few guests
Aloha
in the
Friday.
house. Happy Aloha
Mm.
Friday to Poof and Mission. What is up, you guys? How you doing today?
What's up, fellas?
Yeah.
How are you guys doing?
Yeah, I'm doing
I'm-
great. That intro is absolutely amazing. I was stunned for a second. I was just lulled by the
Kind
music
of gets
and all
you
that.
in there, right?
I gotta go to Hawaii, man. There's so many cool things in that. That's awesome.
Well, Poof, it's the first. Well, it's not your first time you've been on the program, but it's kind of like the first time you're hanging out with us on the panel.
Sure.
Super stoked for you to be
Awesome.
here because I know how late it is right there for you, Poof. It's like what, like almost midnight where you're at?
Yeah, it's 10 p.m. I mean, the night
Oh,
is young,
okay.
Friday night, but yeah, it is 10 p.m.
Getting wild
Well, yeah.
tonight.
Friday night
Yeah.
you're hanging out with the Hawaiians tonight.
Let's go.
Oh, and how are you, Mission? How you doing, my brother?
Hey, I'm above ground. I'm always good.
that's
Love that.
that's a good saying, man.
Always good.
Well,
That's good
happy
to
Aloha
see.
Friday. Here's a cheers to everybody.
Yep. Hello to
Cheerios.
everybody in the
Yeah, my
chats and on
superstar
X
mode.
tonight.
Shout out Superstar.
Oh,
I
snap.
know. Look at that.
Nice.
We don't even get that. I don't even have a hat,
I don't think
All
Joe
this-
has
Oh,
the mug.
you have the
You know,
kids'
it's-
hat.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. The kid gets all the superstar merch, right? So
Oh, I see.
but that's
I think we
okay.
have
But
a mug coming. I think.
we do have a mug? Okay. Well, shh, don't tell anyone.
Oh no, we have a fanny pack. Oh, those
Oh,
are
that's
two
right.
separate
We
things.
have a fanny pack. But guys, welcome to the program tonight. It's super stoked to have you here. We kind of want to talk about Web3 gaming. And guys, we're here to just hang out. Poof is here as a community member tonight. And so we're all just going to kind of like have a fireside chat tonight about Web3 gaming and also Cryptoys and all that
Yeah.
stuff. But before we begin, if we could just go down the panel real quick and try to give some quick introductions for the people that maybe not know who you folks are. And we'll start with Mission.
I'm just a man on a mission. I'm just me. I'm just that was kind of crazy, right? I'm just me because I am just me. But
Only one of
But
a kind, my man. You're a one of one.
I'm just here enjoying the ride with everyone, man. I'm loving this space. I'm loving the newfound friendships that I've kind of gained along the way of being not only in crypto, but also being in the NFT side of things. It's been a good journey. These years have been very good to me, and I'm just happy to meet new people, man, and be able to share these moments with everyone that's coming along for this ride. That's it.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Well said.
Yes, very
Yeah,
well
but,
said.
yeah, that was awesome. I am Poof. My real name is Taylor. I'm the community manager for Cryptoys. I do a lot just all around the community at this point. You probably have seen me in Discord, maybe on Twitter. I did lose my Twitter account, so I only have like 100 followers now. Please follow me. I need to get them all back.
Elon
Get 'em
rugs
all
you,
back.
didn't he?
Go Poof.
He did. Yeah, but just everywhere, trying to promote Cryptoys and just trying to build this community. Like Mission said, just the friendships and the people we've met so far. You guys are so awesome. And even this little group, I tune in. I tune into the Real Uncommon podcast, and you notice the same group in the
You see
chat. It's just
lurking.
so cool. Yeah, it's so cool to see the same groups forming and friendships being made just over the interest of Web3 and digital collecting. It's amazing. So I'm here for all of it, 100%.
It's funny you say that because you're right. This is some fun stuff. And so full disclosure, you would never catch me in front of a camera last year. In fact, this is kind of a fluke that D and I are even up here. But we're here, we're doing it now, and it's a lot of fun, you guys. And I got to admit, for a guy that doesn't even like taking family photos, I really feel like not only the opportunities that I see within our space, but also these connections that we're making with the people. And a lot of us, if I've noticed, we all have stuff in common that's similar in sense of what we're doing in here. So I'm really happy that you guys are here to have this conversation with us. And I just can't wait to get right into the conversation. But before we do that, how about we say hi to the chat? Because I'm neglecting them
Yes.
always.
For sure.
Say
Well,
hi to
in
Buddha.
Mission here, we got Popey. What is going on,
Popey.
Popey? What's up, my brother from Guam? How you doing tonight, my
Ooh.
friend? We got Fro Bro in the house. Fro, it's my
Fro
understanding
Bro.
you will be on NFT Pirates. I seen it. So
For
looking
real?
forward- he's going to be on Chad's podcast tomorrow. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be talking about that subject that he's pretty good at talking about. So Fro Bro,
Mm.
good to see you. And Fro, Poof, I always got to do this for him. Aloha. Good to see you, my brother. Yeah, in fact, here it
Oh
is.
my
I'm here.
gosh.
Oh, I didn't say Aloha Friday. You got to pay for the Friday part. Moving on.
What?
Vivi Wheels, what's up, Wheels?
Wheels.
We got Biscuits in the house. What's up, Biscuits?
Hey,
Good to see you.
Biscuits.
What's up, Biscuits?
Biscuits just had her Whatnot show at Ash's Basement. She was selling her 3D art, and I was able to pick up a few things. And I told Biscuits, don't tell D anything, but I'm going to tell her, Biscuits. I picked
What?
up 2 3D printed arts from Biscuits for you for Valentine's Day, D. So
Well,
that
I
is
saw the
coming in
one,
the
but I
mail.
didn't know there was another one.
She's snooping, guys.
What was in the chat?
Look at that. Busted, Wheels. She's busted.
Totally busted.
Ronnie in the house. What's up, Ronnie? Yo, yo, yo.
What's up, Magic
What's
Man?
up? Oh, Ronnie, I'm glad you're here. There you go. You guys enter that in to win something at the very end of the live stream, but you got to wait. If you're gone, tough. Sorry.
I got posters. I got
Ooh.
posters to give away. We
Wait,
got some ZUFO
what?
posters that we'll do at the end of the stream. Yeah, for sure. I got
Oh.
I
We didn't have to
marketing
do that. Just you
account.
being
We
here.
can just give some away
Oh,
to the
well, in that
community,
case.
They're Poof posters. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Ronnie's like,
There are pros to me being everywhere. There are pros.
I never loved the poster until I got into this Web3 digital collectible space, and now I own a few digital posters myself. I'll never pin them up, but I'll look at them once in a while, though. And I love the animations that you guys are doing with your posters. So thank you so much, Poof. We appreciate that.
Yeah, of course.
So, and we got Kid Arcade in the house. What's up, Kid Arcade?
Arcade.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Good to see
up?
you. Kryptoni, what's up? Just bought 3-digit Scout Trooper for $33. Wow, $33, man.
Yeah.
Wow, good. Congrats on you. Thinking about buying another bat cowl. Didn't you just buy one already, Kryptoni? Well, good to see you, my brother.
Hey,
Thanks for showing up.
He's stacking.
He's stacking cowls. Ronnie Lido, including all of us, seems to be a little more introverted than the opposite.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ronnie with always the wise words. Kid Arcade, I just went to war over Cryptoys. I was with you, man.
Witness,
I was with you, man.
Yeah.
I was with you. I was fighting the good fight, man. And I was being logical.
He was definitely going to battle with
He was.
Laker.
Appreciate
I
you.
guess that's his name, Laker, the guy that he was fighting with. But
That's okay. No fighting here, guys. This is Aloha Friday. Any fighting? Well, what do they do? What happens, D?
I'm gonna kick him out.
There you go. And so,
Oh,
what
wow.
is the word of the land here at Aloha Friday on the podcast, D? Why don't you tell them?
What is the word? What is my saying?
What is the word of the land? What is your saying?
Don't be a dick.
There you go, guys. Don't be a dick. You're a dick.
Simple
Don't be
enough.
a dick.
See you later. Don't let me down.
Got you.
Biscuits, Acrolite. What is up, Acrolite? Good to see you.
Hey, Acrolite. She's on X. Nice.
My biggest move this week was snagging a UR Spider-Man 7. Ooh. See, Ronnie and I love Bailey, Spider-Boy. You keep up with comics, Poof? Not really?
Not as much as I'd like to, man. I see you guys having so much fun, and I see all the posts on Twitter. I follow a lot of people from every project, so I do see all the comics talk, and it just looks so fun. So not as much as I probably should be.
It only takes one. You get one comic book that comes in
yeah.
the mail. That's it. It's done already. You know what I mean? And D's pretty good at mailing those out, just letting you know. Ha. Ronnie, did someone say win? There we go. So these guys are all okay. So anyways, so let's get into the topics tonight, you guys. We had the recent news with Disney and Fortnite doing a collaboration. And so I kind of wanted to ask you guys what you thought of that and what are the benefits of what that may entail for our space and the projects. And I obviously we're going to talk about Cryptoys too, so that's a big part of it. But what is your guys' opinion on this? And let's start with you, Poof.
Yeah, I mean, just huge news, right? Just massive news. And we had a couple of updates ourselves that day. The news came out. We're like, oh, well, huge news. I think it's amazing, man. Like, I like to think I'm a very forward thinker, in my opinion, and I like to think, years into the future, if I can. That sounds really, really cliche, but like, just in terms of where things can go, and like, the vision behind it, and just seeing like the first iterations of like MetaQuest and VR and where that stuff's going, and then combining it with this new technology that has emerged over the last couple of years, being Web3, or at least mainstream. It's just the possibilities are so endless, and that's why I'm excited about what Cryptoys is doing. That's why this news is huge, because it's just like massive in general for what this could mean for the space. Just interactability, like or interactivity. They mentioned like all of your favorite. Like, how cool would it be to just be in like some Toy Story world or something? Like, I'm just a huge fan and a huge gamer, and I could just see myself sitting with my headset on and being in like Monsters Inc. world or something, because I just love that movie. The possibilities are so endless, and like this is what I'm here for. This is why I'm in this space, because of things like this. So like that news just made me so happy and so excited for this space. And I know people like to like trickle it down to certain projects and how that affects it, but I'm literally just focused on the big picture, and that is massive news for the space, honestly.
100%, man. 100% that you say that. And so when I saw that trailer, my mind started going crazy. You know what I mean? I thought Cryptoys. I even thought Vivi. I thought all these spaces, because the rising tide lifts all boats, right? And so like for me, and then to have Bob Iger come out there and then like kind of like say more about what they're about to be doing with this space and what they want to create with this space. I mean, I can see digital economies opening up. I mean, there's already that already, right? So if you play like Roblox, there's a marketplace in there, and we're parents, so our credit card has been in there for quite some time. So I can see all of that kind of like encompassing. Oh, is the kid there with you? I saw you laugh.
Oh, no.
Anyways, never mind. Anyways, I'll lose my train of thought here. But anyway, so what I'm saying is I can see like a big economy coming out of this, and I can see just world building with this. And, you're right. The trickle down effect doesn't really faze me either, because I think everyone in their projects are going to be unique in terms of what you guys are doing. And I like to kind of like categorize you guys. In fact, I'll show you what I like to categorize as you guys. I got a slide here. Let me pull this up. I kind of categorize you guys with this type of group right here. I feel like you guys are like the Nintendo. Hold on, Poof. We're blocking you. There we go. I feel like you guys are like the Nintendo of the space. Everyone likes to kind of what's the word I'm looking for? They like to compare. It's like, oh, well, this isn't Grand Theft Auto, or this isn't like, Mortal Kombat or Fortnite. I'm like, well, everyone has their place for what they're trying to do in this space. And Nintendo is family fun. I've heard Will say it many times, family fun. And that's kind of where I see you guys at. I can see Vivi kind of like being like these guys, right? Minecraft with their Viviverse, and they're building worlds. I see you guys doing this too, right? And then there's this. Roblox. Now, I'm a person that's like, okay, well, the graphics to me don't look that good. It's not like Spider-Man 2 or something like that. But it doesn't matter about the graphics. It matters about the gameplay, the interactivity, the sociability with this, and the kids. And I can just see kids doing the same thing here, but also on Cryptoys and every other project after that. What do you guys think about that?
Totally.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say Roblox. Well, just the news overall, just Fortnite being integrated and the partnership with Disney, just that alone is just massive. Not only for just Cryptoys, VV, just for all of the kind of like projects that's in this space, NFT, digital toy projects, because Fortnite is one of the biggest gaming platforms in the world. You know, it's
Oh
I
yes.
don't think there's no other gaming platform that's bigger than it. Right? Roblox is also massive as well, but Fortnite is just a monster, and just to have Disney partnering with Fortnite and just the eyes that's going to be on Disney as a itself. Think about the marketing that they can do just on Fortnite to get eyes on every other project that's in this space that has a Disney partnership. So I'm looking at it from that angle, being that you wanted mass adoption, you wanted a lot of eyes on the space. Being in Fortnite and seeing a Cryptoys or VV ad inside Fortnite, that's it's just gonna erupt from there. So I'm looking at it from that type of angle.
Whoo! I love what you just said there, Mission, and you're right. You know what I mean? I agree with everything you just said. What about you, D? What is your perspective on all this?
On all of this, I think it's very exciting, very great for the spaces that are here currently, for future spaces, and for the people who are maybe kind of like iffy on getting into certain projects. The collabs that are taking place, especially with like big IPs, maybe that'll make them more, um, what is the word? More confident in joining specific games and spaces and things like that. So overall, yeah, I think it's very exciting for the whole space.
Yeah, and I love how you guys have been releasing news all week, Poof. Like I'm
Mhm.
having a hard time keep up, man. Like this was just a banger. Okay, so I kind of want to talk about this. I know you're off work, so we can talk about it with the Poof
Sure.
that's off work.
Sure.
But so this to me looks unfinished, and that's good because we're
Yeah.
looking at a template here. I'm assuming
Yeah.
of
Mhm.
what's to come, but this looks pretty cool, man. Can you kind of give us a little bit of insight on how you feel about what we're looking at here? I know you can't tell us everything, you know, but what can you tell us about what we're looking at here?
Wow.
It was
Wow.
race training in your backyard, Mission.
Was
That.
that you? Whoa.
It's the
uh,
I didn't-
road
He's ready to
right
go.
beside me because the beach strip, the pier strip runs right alongside, and people get crazy. It's Friday, and they're
Oh,
racing down the beach.
oh, I
So
see.
oh,
I
I
see.
see.
this room is right by the bay, so I
Oh,
probably should have went into another room, but I didn't think it was going to be that loud. My bad.
So
it's okay.
we live
that's
on a
all good.
reservation, Mission, and half the people here work on their cars at home till like midnight. So don't worry about that.
Yeah, they're racing. They do this every Friday. I should have moved to another room, but I didn't think
All
about it.
right.
Well,
Yeah, it's
hopefully
all
they don't crash. That's the main thing, right?
yeah.
True.
um, But yeah, no, Poof, give us a little insight on what we're looking here, and you don't have to give us
Sure.
any spoilers or anything like that. What's your opinion on all this? Because this looks great, Poof.
hmm
Sure. Yeah. Shout out to every part of the team that was involved in this. I get to see these things like in this form and when they're in testing mode. I did get to try a little bit of it out for myself, and it is just fun. Just in general, just as a gamer, just to be able to run around and to be honest, behind the scenes, the ideas start racing. Not that we don't have plans and directions that we plan on going, but you just start coming up with because
Brainstorming.
this is just very early development, right? This is just proof of concept. So like when the whole team is testing it and you're talking about people from community and support are getting their hands on this, right? Like the ideas just start popping and we're like, man, we could do this, we could do that. And like that's really what this is all about to me. Again, I'm like a big picture person, and when I first got my hands on this, and I don't want to. It's not even really supposed to be for the laptop. I believe I could say that. But I was
Ooh,
playing it on a
what?
laptop, so it is. So it is. It is possible on a laptop, but because I was testing it on a laptop, but it's not meant for it. So the controls weren't like by any means what they should have been, but I was still having so much fun. Is the point that I'm trying to get to in a long way. Is like even without like having the proper setup, it was just like my mind was racing, and I could see the concepts, just growing right in front of me, honestly. Like the big picture of why I'm here, just personally, was just right in front of my face. And to see where this goes is just so exciting. When I first saw this, I told everyone we should leak it. I was like, we should just leak this right now. We should leak it. Like, because, I don't know the repercussions. I'm just, I'm just the community guy. So I'm like, we should just show everybody. We should just leak this. But obviously they, want to make sure we got the right cuts, and they put the bumpers on. I learned that word from our creative director, Matt. The parts of the video on the front and the back. So they want to polish it up, and that's just the way Cryptoys does things, and I totally get that. But man, this excited me so much, and I wanted to leak it instantly, because just the future is, like this is what we can build off of. This is real-time proof of concept. So it's just, man, it's so cool for me to see.
And I like that you guys just dropped this right on X to show everybody. I know every project's going to have their critics. Everyone gets it. Pinnacle gets it. So does Vivi. But to see the proof of concept right in front of our eyes. And I know some people are going to be like, well, this is like this other game. I'm like, I don't like to compare, because this is different. This is different IP. I love that you said that it's not meant for the laptop. That means this is mobile, man.
Mobile app. Yes.
I thought I was off work. What's going on here? No, I'm just kidding.
No, we're not going to grill you, man.
It's good.
Yeah, no. What is your insight? What do you feel about this mission? When you saw this, what did you think about this?
I immediately, when I saw it, my niece, she loves Roblox. She is huge. She plays that game every second she can get on it. She's in there. So I immediately called her and said, hey, look at this. Look what's coming on Cryptoys, because she loves opening up the cubes. So for me looking at it and then being able to show her, and to see her excitement made me say, yeah, I'm definitely in the right space. Because the kids, if you can captivate the kids, I'm like, yeah, this is definitely where we need to be. It's going in a good direction. So that was my take on it.
I remember Angry Birds, and I wasn't even a kid when Angry Birds came out, and I just remember I could never put that down, and I'm not like an avid gamer. I'm not like somebody that plays like Fortnite or Halo or anything like that. I am like the mobile gamer. I play like Tank, you know what I mean? Something silly like that. I play Angry Birds. So to hear that you guys are doing this on mobile, you're right about the kids, because I did show our kid this, and she's all excited about it. She said, oh, can we play it? I'm like, well, no, you can't play it yet. Then she asked me about the other game, Poof, and I said, well, we can't play that one yet either, because we can't play it no more. But the idea that they're asking you, well, when can we play it? And kids are innocent, right? They don't care about your bags. They don't care about, whether or not they can sell these or nothing like that. All they care about is gameplay. All they care about is playing with their friends. And I can just see a bunch of the kids' friends going into the Cryptoverse, into their pockets, hanging out there, talking with their Cryptoys, because apparently we can do that, right? Or that's in your roadmap, where we can talk with these. That's exciting, you guys. And with the advent of AI just taking off, there's just, I don't know, there's so much to unpack with this. What do you think about this, Dee?
Oh, yeah, that's another thing I'm excited about. Like you said, when you showed the kid, she was really stoked about it. When I saw it, I was stoked about it. I'm like, okay, this is something like easy for me to like do. It's not so complicated, because I don't play all the other games like Fortnite or Halo or whatever that I think are hard. That would be harder for me personally, because I'm not like a really good gamer to begin with. So when I saw this, I thought it was really cool. And the whole like rift thing here, we can, like, I guess, transport. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Teleport.
Yeah, teleport. I was like, wow, that's so cool. Like, if you could teleport into like other worlds of Cryptoys that you guys have, I'm like, oh, that'd be so cool. And like maybe interact with other characters that are on the app. That'd be so cool.
See, when I saw this, Poof, all I could think about was running around with Darth Vader with his lightsaber in this course. You know what I mean? Maybe like hacking away at a box, or something. I don't know, man. But just stuff like that. And I'm a 40-year-old man, and I'm excited about playing with my Cryptoys with my daughter who's 10. So It's exciting, and I'm really happy that you guys actually showed this. But you guys showed more than that. There was also Yoda that just dropped not too long ago, and it's my understanding we're gonna get other rarities of this guy, along with this right here. This also dropped. Like I said, so much stuff happened this week with you guys, and then we even had this one of one today. Like I didn't even expect a one of one. Do we even know who has this?
Until
No?
someone reveals. I mean, not
You
that
have
we
it,
could
don't you,
ever
Poof?
reveal it, but no, I wouldn't be.
Poof has it. It's him. Show us your backpack. No, I'm just kidding.
It's mine. No, I don't have it.
Can I ask a question? Because I think I missed something. Like the one of one, is that because it's only one person completed the full set of 15? That's why it's
That's
the one
true.
of one, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Follow. Right.
Wow. Bravo to them, whoever that mysterious
Yeah,
person
huge
is.
accomplishment for sure.
Poof.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about that button.
I tried so hard. I tried so hard up until the last day. I needed the Ultra Gram Mini. It just never came. I was just like, oh, okay, it's done.
Yeah, I was chasing Yoda. No shot. I was chasing Yoda. I went for the BOGOs. I've got a bunch of Farm Boy Lukes that I can't wait to stash. But yeah, I did not get no Yoda. I'm still a part of the Nug Club, which is the No Ultra Grail Club.
Same here.
We're on the same boat then, huh? So when Brother Mission's ready to trade, I'm right here, my man.
Okay.
Yeah, but congrats to the person who got this
For sure.
piece. That's awesome.
Yeah. So there's also, where is it? This right here is my understanding. Oh, I didn't see this. Oh, it's dropping for $29.99. I was gonna ask what's the price for this? That's great. So it's $10 less.
That was in there yesterday.
No, it wasn't. It's just it popped up, didn't it? You sly guys.
Oh.
Okay, so for our audience that's watching, $29.99, you can go and get the rare Sorcerer's Apprentice. We're not going to ask Poof any of this because he's off work, but I'm just going to make an assumption that this is how much the price may go for just the rarity you want to buy in the store. If you guys want to get this, sign up right here. I signed up, but you know what? Maybe don't sign up because then maybe I'll get a chance because I don't know if you guys are like having a limited supply.
Maybe it's like subsequential where it goes in order.
Yeah, it'd be hilarious. Now we're just giving 100, guys. It's like 100. No, but
Stay
this
tuned
is
tomorrow.
cool.
It might change. The wording on this page might change tomorrow.
And this is the first time I will say this is the first time we're doing something like this, where we are just selling the blister packs. So this is exciting, and more details will be coming soon. It's kind of cool that the price is there now, and then like Dee said, it wasn't there yesterday. Just for this live stream, it seems. Wow, we're getting all the updates.
Oh.
Well, speaking of updates, let's get to this right here because you did a really good job at this, my man. This right here, everyone who's watching, is the entire breakdown of the news that broke from Cryptoys. There was a community letter that went out. Our brother Mission is in that letter. If you guys want, give it a read. Mission, since we're kind of talking about you in the newsletter, I'm not asking you to read it, but you want to give a little insight on that?
Well, basically, Poof reached out to me and said, hey, I want to put you in the newsletter for the month of February. And immediately my heart dropped. I was like, oh, man. My heart dropped to my stomach. I was like, I don't want to sound corny in what I write, but I also want to make it somewhat interesting to where I highlight not only my journey, but the team and my infatuation with Cryptoys as a whole and the community itself. So basically, I just spoke on, my introduction to Cryptoys because I was introduced to Cryptoys through Superstar Money. They were the first people that I saw actually reporting on Cryptoys. So immediately after that stream, I went to Twitter and looked up Cryptoys, and then I found the Discord, looked through the Discord, saw that the Cryptoys Classics and all of this stuff existed, and they had been around already for a little time because of ZUFO, which was their signature brand, and Master of the Universe Wave 1 and 2 and 3. All three of them was out at the time when I found it, because this was during Star Wars Wave 1 drop. So I didn't even buy any Star Wars off at first. I just was going for Motu and ZUFOs because I'm a Master of the Universe fan. So when I saw that on the platform, I was like, whoa, this is huge. So just during that time, I just started reading everything about the project and being more involved on Twitter. Well, X. I think this is the first project that I've been so active in since NFT project. Now, you know, a kid called Be Some in that project. I was active as well, but not as active as I am in Cryptoys, because it's like a different thing to me. It's more of a, how can I say it, man? It's more like a family type ordeal. So it's one of the projects that I see that you can involve your kids, your nieces, nephews, grandparents can play it. Like it's more of a uniting type of ordeal, especially just watching everyone open up the boxes. My grandfather is the cubes. I'm sorry. My grandfather is 88, and I was home in July, and I sat there with him opening up Cryptoys cubes,
That was awesome.
and he
That's
was
cool.
so infatuated. Like, what? You know, he don't know technology. Then took some Cryptoys on the block with him, and he was just like, this is. He was just so blown away, man, and it just let me know that you see the different stages. I'm infatuated with it. My grandfather, and now my kids and my nieces and nephews, who are a lot younger, are wanting to be involved. So it's a no-brainer. I give money. That's all my gifts are Cryptoys gifts to my nieces and nephews. I give money and I say, go buy Cryptoys. Yeah, I did it for
That's awesome.
Christmas, do it for their birthdays, because you know, you only live once in this space. I was here for the birth of the internet. I remember in 93 and 94 when we used to go dial up, and I see what the internet
Remember when the news flooded the
right?
internet? Remember when
Yeah.
the news flooded the internet? Because I remember, I'm just as old. So
I
yeah,
remember email, them talking about email.
Email, yeah.
Who's gonna use this? Who's gonna
yeah.
use this
We
stuff?
got
I
the post
remember,
office.
yeah, I remember so much fun going on in the beginning of the internet, and and to see how many jobs the internet has created just
Mhm.
in itself, and uh, just what I do as for my profession is built around the internet, right? My job wouldn't exist if it wasn't for this space as a whole. So to see where we were and where we are now, and everything going digital, collecting now is being made of being available in a digital format, and to be able to take these collectibles and play them in games and move them uh, from one environment to another environment, and the ownership aspect of it, and not just being stuck in a centralized platform. And once you're done with the game, that's it. To be able to take it and move it to another platform is beauty in itself. So just everything about it is just so appealing, and I know I made the right choice by coming into this space. So I don't regret it. A lot of my friends said, "Man, you're gonna lose all your money because of NFT has been flooded, right? So much
Right.
Mhm.
because of
Yeah.
what happened during the run up, the bull run." But those are people who don't understand the true beauty of just, you can call them NFTs, but you can do so much behind the scenes, not just digital toys, just NFTs, just being a token in itself. You can build in so many different attributes on top of that to it's limitless on what you can do with just those type of tokens, right? And I'm just here for the ride. I'm not here for the money aspect. Everyone is here for the monetary aspect. Yeah, we want it to go up, but I'm here to see how far this is going to go. So when I'm 60 and I want to sell my home or my car or just anything, we can use these tokens to be able to do some of that stuff. Our identity and now be a token. I just look at it from a whole nother angle and not just collecting. I look at it outside of collecting as well. What just NFTs in itself can do for just the world, humanity, and preventing a lot of identity thefts and things of that nature. So,
well, man, if you didn't come into this space, we would have never met you. In fact, I remember the first time I met you, it wasn't on a live stream. It was actually on an X space. We actually called it Twitter Spaces back then, right? And that's when I didn't really meet you. I saw your PFP, which was a kid called Beast, and I won't explain what the conversation was about that space. But who won Mission? But I remember seeing Mission pop up down below in StreamYards. I'm like, oh, who's this guy? Oh, it's Mission. And I think myself like, Mission. I'm like, oh, it's the guy from the Twitter space. And he came to unbox cubes with us. So, it's very, I think it's very full circle that, you came in with Cryptoys, and it was Cryptoys that introduced you to us. Because now you've become a family of the podcast. You've been on the podcast numerous times already. We've had unboxing parties together. And, I want to touch on the kids, because you're right on the kids, or your grandpa, or just like in general. I remember the first time that I opened my first cube. It was with my kid, right? And we found out about Cryptoys from Superstar Money, just like you did. And I just remember telling my daughter, I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. They're little tiny animals that are NFTs. Apparently there'll be a game, and they're fully rigged, and they're gamified. They're ready for gameplay. And then that unboxing experience just really, hold on, guys. My neighbor is turning a car on. I'll be right back.
Yeah, it's his hot rod. He does this like every Friday too. Especially like early in the morning, like at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. I'm like, we're all either trying to get some sleep or like, dude, what are you doing?
I'm so sorry. At mid-sentence, I had to stop. Yeah, it's pretty loud. But so basically the first time we unboxed a cube, we bought a ZooFO cube, and it's mainly because my kid, she loves animals, right? And she really took to comment because we have cats in the house. And so our first thing is like, oh, we want to comment. So I remember we unboxed the cube. I think we got a Juno. I want to say we got a Juno. We did not get a comment. It took a while to get a comment. And then that's when, once you see the unboxing experience, you're like, that dopamine hits, and you're like, oh, I didn't get what I want, but that's cool. You get another one. Oh, I didn't get what I want. And then I think that went like 3 or 4 rotations, Huddy, until we finally got that comment. And then I told my daughter, okay, you know what? This is cool. Dad wants to collect this, but I wasn't looking at it as the money aspect. When I came into this space, you guys, my chiropractor got me into this because I was trying to make money. And then, throughout the year, I ended up getting back into collecting. I've been collecting comic books since the 90s. And then I found Cryptoys a year after that. And now it's like, this reminds me, like I told you guys, of Super Mario or Roblox. And so when I got into the project, it wasn't for the money aspect. Me personally, I have like 100-something Cryptoys now. I got in it for the game. I'm here for the gameplay as well. I'm here to interact with my kid, because that's the thing that I do on the weekends. Is both my daughter and I, we play PlayStation. Unfortunately, Dee would never let me buy a PlayStation 4 or a 5. I've been playing a PlayStation 3 for like years. Happy wife, happy life. We just won a PS5 2 weeks ago from a comic book live stream. So now we have a PS5. But anyways,
No way.
yeah. It was actually the kid. She bought a comic book in a mystery bag, and behind that mystery bag, she won a PS5. So
Wow.
yeah, and it was cool because the guy that did the comic book show, he wanted to make sure she got that PS5 the next day. Instead of shipping it to us, he ordered one from Walmart and we picked it up. So
Oh wow.
yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. So it was pretty cool. But that's why I'm here. I'm here for the gameplay. And then when I found out there's a community involved, it's fun. You know what I mean? It's good to like be in this interaction with you guys. I want to see where we're going with this. I am a big fan of Star Wars and all that stuff. So when you guys like had Leia, now the collecting aspect in me came out. I'm like, okay, well, that's for me. I'm a big person on first appearance, right? That's the first appearance of Princess Leia on a blockchain. That even gravitated more for me. And then you had Maul pop up, then you had Pluto pop up. And so there's a collecting aspect for me. So now it went from the game to now, okay, what else are these guys going to drop at first appearances? You don't have to tell us, Poof, but I'm just saying, what else are they going to drop? And so now there's even more facets for me. But mainly D and I are here because of the family aspect. We get to interact with our kid with this. So it's not a win marketplace for me. And I think I've said it before because we had a live stream the other night about gaming. I've said this before. I'm going to tell our audience again. Any money that I put into a project doesn't have a marketplace has been earmarked for that project. And I don't expect to see the money, you know what I mean? Because that's not why I'm in the project, Other projects, yeah, there is a money aspect to it, like Disney Pinnacle, where we are speculating there. We are degenning in that one. But for this, it's not a degen thing for me because, and Poof, you guys seen it. We've had our kid on the live stream. We've had a bunch of unboxing parties. We're here for a good time, you guys. So
100%. I love that. As someone who works very closely with the community, I absolutely love the people who come in with those vibes. Like I was here on the night that I believe Mission made his first appearance on this live stream. Didn't know anyone here. Just wanted to just chill and share in the interest of Cryptoys, and I love that so much. And that's what this community is about. So seeing that and just being able to continue the friendship with people like you, Hanano, D, and Mission is just this is what it's all about. This is like the underlying factor of why people love to be in this space, or why they love to be in this space originally, is because of this community and the communities around the space. Definitely.
Yeah, and that's our shtick here. We're more about community. I mean, if you want to have hard hitting questions like my brother here, Wes, you're the wrong channel. Go to Superstar Money or My Collectibles. We are for community here. Everyone knows that. If you guys want to hang out, that's why we're here. We want to prop up the community. If anyone in the community wants to say something, that's what our podcast is for. If a project wants to like come on and talk about stuff to the community, that's what it's for too. And so that's why we decided to even do this. That's why we're here on Aloha Friday to hang out with you guys. It's because we're here for community. So and that's kind of how I feel this project is emanating for me. It's a community project. What do you think about that, Dee?
Yes, finally the hot rod has stopped. And it's so hot in this room. I tried to like close the window, but it's so hot. And the kid won't let me have her fan. But anyway, yeah. But anyway, my whole thing I wanted to say about Cryptoys and the marketplace is like what Hinano said previously. When I came into the project and looked at the pages, and it said obviously the marketplace wasn't ready, I made the decision for myself that whatever money I put in is of my own choice. Nobody is pressuring me to get into this project. We're just checking it out, and whatever money I put in, I am not gonna expect to see anything come out of it for I don't know however long. I don't know how long it takes to make a marketplace come to fruition. I don't know what goes behind. It's a cute dog.
He was locked out. I didn't want any of his shenanigans during the stream, but he forced his way in. Yes, I'm not trying to kiss you right now.
Who is that?
This is Nico. This is
Nico.
yep, me and Nico. We're gonna have our own TV show one day. Oh,
Hey,
Oh,
there you
nice.
in
go.
the background.
That's already. It sounds already like a hit. Me and Nico.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I have
Cryptic says, "Hey, Nico."
I do have my cat somewhere around here.
Love
Makali'i.
cats.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
okay.
She's a calico. So
She's a scavenger. That's what she is.
you
Ooh.
brought her home. Okay, so like, guys, I gotta tell this story. Okay, so that cat is a trash cat. All right. What I mean by trash cat is that cat is dirty, as in she will do whatever it takes to eat. She has an obsession with food. She will poop in front of your door if you do not feed her at the right time. She will puke in front of your door if you fed her late after you fed her. And she is the loudest cat alive. I'm surprised she probably ate. That's why you can't hear her. And she's somewhere here. But if she comes out, I'll show you guys. But she's like a cute little calico.
Yeah, she is cute, but she reminds me of those hyenas in The Lion King. Yeah, she's just, that's why I call her hyena sometimes. She's savage, man.
Well, she tricked you. So when Dee brought her home with my goddaughter, apparently she was sleeping. That cat was sleeping. And so Dee thought that cat was just chill and calm. No, they bring her home, and I was the only one home. That cat was a terror. Tore up the couch, scratched the walls, scratched my leg. 1 month. And you know the problem, guys, is the cat emanated me as her dad or whatever, because I was the first one. That cat would not leave my side. And still till this day, 13 years later, that cat is still by my side. That's why she's in the room.
Yeah,
So,
you are her human.
worst breath
That's funny.
ever. The worst kitty breath ever. She licks you, you're going to barf. Anyway.
Yeah, I have a little fat boy too. He's in his house. He has his bed is like a doghouse bed, you know. So I don't have it in this room. I normally put it in the other room. So he goes in there when he knows I'm here and just hangs out. But he was in here earlier, but I kicked him out. I was like, you gotta go because he'd be snoring. He snores loud. So
Oh, wow.
yeah, I'm like, yeah.
Comfortable.
So him and I would get along then, huh?
Yeah, he snores, man. He wakes up, eat, go use the bathroom, and go back to sleep. He sleeps probably 18 hours a day.
Oh,
Seems
what a
like-
life.
Yeah.
Uh-oh,
But
cough
you know,
right now.
so I can tell we're all animal lovers here, and like, so I treat my animals like family. I mean, I Dee calls them like hyenas, and I say she's got the worst breath ever, but you know, we wouldn't be able to live without them, kind of a thing, right? So
100%.
like, yeah, like we're bad. We'll like buy a cake, well, not a cake, but you know what I mean. We'll buy food for them, kind of a thing, right? Like a little
Oh, yeah.
kitty tuna kitty cake we'll make for them.
Little treats.
Yeah, Nico's birthday's coming up. I've been planning for like months. That's how bad I am. Yeah, I'm so ready. You know, I just, yeah, that's my guy. You know, that's it's me and him. So I'm
How
one of
old
those
is Nico?
people. I hear you. He's 2. He's turning 3.
Oh, he's so
Oh.
young.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good though.
Cute.
That's good. He's got a long life ahead with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our cats are getting a little old. Where we live in a 2-story, so sometimes it takes them a while to come upstairs, and we gotta be the escalator and bring them up for them. But yeah, no, we're the same way. Do you do like cakes and stuff for the dog? You
Yeah,
do?
like
Okay.
yeah,
Yes.
like I spoiled him for Christmas. I got him like these Christmas donuts that are made for doggies from PetSmart, and I was like so excited about it to pick up. I'm like super cheesy like that, man. I just love my dog, and I love to spoil him. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, but they love it too. Getting all the treats, all that love.
Yeah,
That's
no,
awesome.
I'm a cheesy person myself. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the kind of person, like, if the cat's cold, we have sweaters for them, by the way. We'll put the sweaters on the cats. And,
Nice.
like, they already wear a sweater, right? So,
Yeah.
but, you know, it is what it is. But, guys, now that we've talked about Cryptoys, I wanted to talk about just speculation, not necessarily about Cryptoys, but about what you guys think might be coming now that the announcement that happened between Disney and Fortnite. I really feel like there's more coming around the corner, and specifically on other projects. Like, I know Cryptoys has been around for a while, but you guys never really came on my radar until it was last year in July I came on the project. And so you guys came out of nowhere for me. Disney Pinnacle came out of nowhere by the end of the year 2023. There's even like Flick Play. I haven't even gotten into any of that, but like, who else will come out there, right? Like right now, Cryptoys is the only company that I see that is like mainly gamifying this stuff, or is like it's in your roadmap. Gaming is in your roadmap. That's a better way of putting it. But what other speculation you think that's out there for this space? And it doesn't necessarily have to be with projects. It's kind of a broad question. You know, maybe it could be like characters or a type of game that you want to see. What is your speculation for 2024 for the gaming space? Mission.
Mm.
Uh, I'm into so many projects at Nano that
Nifty.
I'm into almost. I mean, it's kind of unbearable at this point. I have to take a step back and probably just say, hey, no more. Just see where I'm at. But as far as outside just the space as a whole, Eon Rift is a project that I'm into. They have a game coming out, which is I kind of like what they're doing with their platform. Um, and it's pretty unique, their game, and how they're making the game match up with their comic book and the characters that we hold on that platform. So that's one that I have high hopes for coming up this year, as well as a kid called Beast is also. They just partner with Nifty Islands, I guess, to build their game over there, which is also another huge project that I'm involved with, and I've been in that project since Mint, and so the space as a whole, man, just those two outside of Cryptoys, VV, McFarlane, are two of the ones that I really have high hopes for coming along, right? I also have uh, I have a pudgy penguin. I have um,
I don't. I want one.
yeah. So I'm into a lot of projects, man, that I got in. I won't say early, but they were on my radar because I was here when just everything was NFTs, and I got rugged on a lot of NFT projects, and which was scams, and I just had to take a step back, and then finally, good projects came, or which was considered blue chip projects, started popping up out of all over the place, and it's been a good ride. But then I found VV, and then Cryptoids and some more. Like I'm on Drop as well. So
Me
I have
too.
some stuff over there. Um, so I don't know, man. I'm just like I said, wherever this space takes us, I'm here. I gave myself a 10-year goal. I'm always 10-year type of goal, right? When I get into something, I'll be like, okay, if it's around and it survives, I'm gonna put money here and hope that I can see it go the 10 years span.
Yeah.
Some of them, a lot of them has fallen, and I'm lucky I didn't put a lot of money into those projects. But DV, what, 3 years now? I think almost 3 years have been holding strong. Cryptos is another one that's holding strong, and just a lot of other projects seem to be this day and age. These times are we that made it through the bear market, and now hopefully we'll be in a bull market soon. Um, have kind of stood the test of time because the one that was previous bull market coming to the bear market, they all failed. So
Yeah.
I just say, man, going forward, anything can happen. Nothing is for certain, but whatever happens, I hope it's for the best because I have high hopes.
And that's a really good It's a really
Good
good.
perspective.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Thank you, D.
good way to good way to put things in perspective for a lot of people. For me,
Well, Mission has always been the positive man that I've known him.
True.
Like he's literally the positive force. So I
True.
appreciate that, man. What about you, D? What are you speculating on what may be coming this year, specifically in the gaming portion of our space in Web3?
well, first of all, I'm just really excited for the game that is coming sometime whenever, hopefully this year, from Cryptoys, and maybe like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, yes. Oh man. Well,
That would be cool.
oh gosh.
Or whatever, like new IPs. I mean, I know there's like a whole bunch, and it takes time, to get approval and whatnot. But that's something that we've talked about before, and that'll be so cool to see. Because I know we played with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when we were younger, on the game consoles and Game Boys. I had a Game Boy Advance that I used to play on. And it'll be so cool for the kids nowadays to play with something like we used to play with when we were younger, especially the kid, because she likes stuff that we watched before when we were younger, and she's all into the 80s and 90s stuff. So that'll be so cool to see this generation interacting with things from ours and previous generations before.
Well, she had no choice. She had no choice
Well,
because
yeah,
of her
that too.
parents. It's
Yeah,
like
that
we
too.
forced her. You're going to watch the Goonies, okay?
Yeah. I mean, she
Oh,
loves it, and she
she
understands,
does.
like, when she sees stuff nowadays, from the old school days, like, she knows who those characters are, and a lot of kids nowadays don't. They're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, what is that?" And so that's one advantage of forcing her to watch Goonies and whatnot.
Yeah. So I remember we had a party for her one year. She was 4, and it was a Ghostbuster party. Yes, she was 4, and she knew about the
Mhm.
Ghostbusters because she was afraid of the dark. When I was young, I was afraid of the dark too. And the real Ghostbusters, the cartoon, came out, and I had a big imagination. So I remember imagining myself being Peter Venkman. I had a proton pack right by the side of my bed. I even had Slimer because at the time, Slimer was not like, he was not scary for kids. Everyone loved Slimer. And because of that cartoon and just putting myself in that mindset, I stopped being afraid of the dark. So we did the same thing with my kid, and it worked. Same thing with her. But the thing about that is she fell in love with the Ghostbusters. So I remember when we were trying to plan her party, and she was inviting all her friends, and all her friends had no idea who the Ghostbusters were, let alone who Peter Venkman was, because she went to school dressed as Peter Venkman on her birthday, her actual birthday, because we did her birthday like a couple days after at the beach. And she was trying to explain to these kids who were 4, and I remember picking her up and just like, you don't know who Peter Wankman is? Wankman, right? you guys suck. He's so cool. So
Yeah, that's
yeah,
her guy.
and it's so good that you guys are incorporating that. So yeah, I would love to see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or even little tiny Ghostbusters, right? Little Cryptoid Ghostbusters
Mhm.
running around. That would be so cool. That'd be
That
so
would
Yeah.
be cool.
cool.
And
You know what I would like?
yeah.
You know what I would like to see? Like Thundercats.
Oh
Oh,
man, shut
That
the
would be
Thundercats.
door.
cool.
Yes.
That would be cool.
Oh,
I
Mm.
wanted I I've been thinking, I was like, man, I hope they get Thundercats. You guys have Master of the Universe. I'm like, please get Thundercats. Just if Thundercats hit the platform, man, I'll probably go broke that day trying to just get every last one of them. I would have to
well,
have
like
every
if you
character.
want to think Mattel, what I mean, like isn't GI Joe a part of that too? Hot Wheels.
Oh, hey,
Yeah, G.I.
maybe
Joe.
in the
Yeah,
future.
another one.
Yeah, that'd be cool. What about you,
What
Poof?
about you, Pooh?
What is your speculation in all this? Like, because I know, and let's maybe take yourself out of the Cryptoys role and just like
Hmm.
as a person, like what do you want to see in this space? What games you want to see and what characters you want to see
And
coming?
And a second part to that question is,
Oh.
are you also in other projects like A Kid Called Beast or McFarlane or any of the other
I can
ones?
answer the first part or the second part first. I'm not, although I follow pretty much everything that is happening with those projects. You know, just to keep a pulse on everything. I absolutely love pretty much what everyone's doing in this digital collecting space. I'll be honest, like it is not easy to build, and if you're out here building, I just have the utmost respect for you. I am a big vision person. I like to see, you know, the future if I can, and I just know that anyone who's out here, you know, getting up, putting in a day's work, trying to make the Web3 space better, like you guys are just absolutely awesome. So, you know, I just have all love for all the projects that are out here building in general. And what I would love to see is kind of some more like coming together. You know, to be honest, I feel like you know every single project has you know a little bit of a special sauce or something that they're doing a little bit differently, and I feel like everyone could just benefit each other. Honestly, like the space is so young. You guys hear Will say it all the time, but like he's so right, and you know, you know the quote about lifting all boats and stuff. It's just so true, man. And
Yeah.
you know, I just want to see more of that in 2024. I want to you know stop fighting with each other and just see everyone come together and build this space up, if I'm being completely honest. My gaming speculation is that switching gears is that the Vision Pro is going to just go crazy
yeah.
and things are going to absolutely just change in front of our eyes in 2024. And I may be talking more towards like late 2024. I'm not even talking about Cryptoys. I'm just talking about the space in general and where this
Yes.
could go with that technology. That is my speculation. Gaming, just everything about everything is going to change with this technology, and I cannot wait to see what happens. I can't wait.
Oh man. Like,
Yeah, forgot about the Vision Pro.
and then they're just, I mean, like it's only going to get smaller, more compact, more affordable in the future,
Mhm,
and it's going to happen fast. It happened fast with the
mhm.
iPhone. I remember when the iPhone first came out, and then Android came out after that. So I can probably see like, I can see like the Vision Pro and maybe the Meta Quest being like Android and obviously Apple. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I can see
Yep.
that happening, and maybe Google comes out with their own headset too, right? Google's going to be like, oh wait a minute, I see Apple doing this now. Apple's doing all these things with all these partnerships, Fortnite and all that stuff. I want it. So yes, very
Yes.
exciting. Before
Yep.
we continue on, I know it's late for you, Poof. How much more time do you have? I don't want to
Sure. I'm down for
drag you.
whatever, however long you guys are going for.
Okay,
Perfect.
another 4 hours then. Okay, let's
Sweet.
go.
Let's lock in.
Like, let
Don't
me get more coffee. No,
don't
just
say
kidding.
that, because
I'm
D
just
can
kidding.
actually push it to 4 hours. Where is this guy? This guy talked to us for almost 4 hours right here. Where is he?
Oh, the biggest bro.
This guy right here.
Yeah.
So so my turn. Okay, so what am I looking for as speculation? Let's start with the games. Okay, so I love racing games. I'm a big like Gran Turismo, Need for Speed,
Mm,
Grand Theft Auto, even though that's not
mhm.
really racing, but I love vehicles, and I collect a lot of vehicles. Like needless to say, I have about maybe 85 Star Trek starships in the attic over there. No joke. And so I love vehicles. Like I wanna be able to race like an X-wing or like a Millennium Falcon or the Enterprise. I want to drive cars. I want to drive like Eleanor, like either through the Cryptoverse or something, right? I want to see racing games come to Web3, whether it be Cryptoys or whoever else may come out in this space. And I'm just like you, Poof. I want to see unification in this space. What I love about you guys is I've never ever heard Cryptoids talk bad about any other competitor. In fact, I haven't really even heard of any other competitors talking bad about each other. So I'm with you on, I'm hoping the communities can come together, build together, because I think
Yeah.
we all have a stake in this, you know, and we all have an opportunity in this as well. And so I think we're all on the same page when it comes to, we want this space to succeed.
Yeah.
100%.
But then, you know, it's all about people, right? No matter what, you're going to have pushback.
Sure.
So, but I'm with you on that one. I want to see people unify, and I'm sure they will. You know, one live stream at a time, no matter what happens. You guys, we're going to make sure this happens for you guys. So, yeah. But anyway, so that's just kind of wanted to talk about the speculation part. And so my last part I wanted to talk about, let me get rid of that real quick, is I wanted to talk about you, Poof. And no, we're not
Sure.
putting you on the spot, but it's my understanding, because we're talking about community, you actually came from the community. Am I right?
I did. Yeah.
So,
So did you want me to tell the story?
yeah. Could you kind of like fill us in
Tell us
on
everything.
give us a little bit about Poof's story? Yeah, you don't have to tell us your social security number. Don't.
Yeah.
Just
I'll leave
just
that part
DM
out.
yeah, just
It's
DM us
in there,
that.
but I'll leave it out. No, so I actually got started in the Web3 space kind of late 2021, middle of 2021, and Top Shot. Top Shot was my main entrance. I was on Twitter. I did a lot of daily fantasy sports. So I followed people who were in that realm and in that world, and they loved Top Shot, and Top Shot was the new exciting thing. So that was my first taste into Web3. And I got in probably like a couple days before the boom, just like good timing. And my understanding of digital collectibles just advanced from there. Obviously followed Steph Pseudo because everyone followed Steph if you like Top Shot. And then I saw Steph tweet one night about 3 a.m. Just about Cryptoys. Get into the Cryptoys Discord. And I was like, I don't know what this is, but Steph is, super trustworthy. I just like, without doing my research or like exactly knowing who Steph was, I just believed in Steph so much. I was like, I'm in, click this link, I'm down. And joined the Discord, and instantly what I saw was just different. I went to the website. It was just different than everything that was out there at the time. Just the vision of what they were building, the 3D assets, the animations, like, and then where they wanted to go with being the future of toys. It just, again, I'm a big vision person. And when I can see that, it just clicked for me. And I remember the first thing I did was reach out to Steph, and I said, hey, I have a background in hospitality. I noticed that there's a lot of people here, and if you ever need help with like anything community, I'm just super happy to help. So she was, of course, I was just some random person, right? So she, of course, was just like, thanks, we'll keep you in mind. And I instantly went to work. There was 2 mods already there, but I made sure that I would outmod them. Like, I wanted to help so bad. I literally just wanted to help so bad. And I would drink a bunch of coffee. I would stay up all night. Like, the mods would be like, Poof's got this, right? Like,
Poof's in
I'm
the
going
Discord.
to bed. Right, he's got this. So I remember like 2 weeks later, Steph was leaving for NFT NYC. And I reached out to her like, hey, I took my shot. I was like, hey, I know you're leaving. I would love to watch the Discord for you while you're gone, right? Like, I'd love to be a mod. And like, that was my in, right? And I still have the screenshot on my phone because I remember the day that she announced me as a mod. And it was like such a cool moment for me because I was like, yes, like, I'm working my way into this company. I'm just super excited for the future here. And I started modding, and I was part of a mod team, and worked really, really closely with Steph for a couple months, just trying to build the community and make the Discord better. That was my sole focus. And then Steph reached out to me one day and was just like, hey, I want to get to know you better. Like, are you interested in a job and stuff? And it just kind of went from there. So yeah, I did come from just an interested community member to wanting to help as much as I can, to be a mod, to working directly with the person that I initially followed in this space for updates, Steph Pseudo, who I thought was like famous. I mean, she is, of course. Steph Pseudo, super famous. But before I knew her, I was like, she's so famous. How is she going to talk to me? So to get to work with her every day and just learn from Steph, and honestly, learning from Steph over 2 years has just helped me grow so much in this space, and as a person and as an employee of the company. So it's been a real journey, man. Honestly, it's been a real journey. I'm just super grateful to be here, and to be able to be on stage with people like you, man, talking about things, and you got NUD and you Mission, just talking about things we enjoy, and having a good time as a community. So I feel super blessed, honestly.
I love that story because I felt that. Did you feel that, Mission? Because I did. And what I love about your story is it's so genuine, Poof. And what I love also about your story is come full circle now, because now you're the community manager and you are steering the ship. And so my question to you is, because you've come full circle, how does it feel like? Well, what did it feel like when you first came into the company, the first day, Poof's first day on the job, right? You got the job, Steph got you in. How did it feel? Besides the excitement, how did you feel?
Yeah, that's a great question. And honestly, super intimidated. Everyone is so freaking talented, and like, they're so good at what they do. And I just felt outclassed at every level. Honestly, you kind of have to like figure out where you fit in and what you're good at and what you really bring to the company and bring to the space and the community. And it took me a minute to do that. And again, Steph was right there and kind of held my hand and ironed out the flaws to make sure that we were hitting the right notes and doing the right things as a co-host. And like you said, Hanano, like a couple of years ago, I would not imagine that I'd be on camera, on the internet, or sitting here talking to you on a panel right now. Like I'm just not that type of guy, right? But Steph really just like helped teach me and train me to be kind of that person to, be able to be on camera. And yeah, so just super intimidated to like realizing that I actually have a spot here and I can make a difference, with my work. Everyone else has their work, but I can do my work to make a difference. And now it's just, it's completely full circle, man. Sometimes there's just a lot going on right now, so it's hard to get to sit back and think about it because we're just staying busy, but I definitely do sometimes. And again, I just feel super blessed to be here, man. It's a great job, and I just love this company and this community and the digital collecting space as a whole. In all honesty, it's just my favorite place to be.
And we can feel it. We can feel it come off of you the way that you're discussing it with us right now. We can feel the way that you love the project. And so now, because you are now the community manager and it's the realization you're there, right? And you are how you say you are where you should be. You deserve to be where you should be. And you bring just as much as anyone else a part of that company. So don't ever sell yourself short. Nobody watching this sell yourself short. So having said that, now you're here. How does it feel now? And is it still intimidating? Because now it's you, Poof. You know what I mean? You are driving the ship, and it's not a bad thing. You know what I mean? Because it's a character builder thing. It also helps, and it's also a good feeling too, right? It's because now you get to write your own story in this new story that you're forging. How do you feel about that now?
Yeah, for sure. Another great question. So when I first found out Steph was leaving, it was a bit of a mind rattle. Like I couldn't think for a second. I was like, wait, what does this mean for this? What does this mean for that? Right. And just a little bit of panic. But when I when I start to write things out and like really, think about the future again, big vision person, and feel like where I'm confident going and what we can do. The ideas just start flowing. So it has taken a little bit to get, the everything situated to where we can kind of kick off a new rotation of Poof-led community. But we're definitely in the process right now. And I'm super excited for what we have coming just in terms of like events and stuff. I'm reaching into different parts of the company to get, Matt involved and some other people who just bring some more pizzazz to the show. So there's definitely so much to come. I appreciate all the patience as we kick into a new gear in the community, but our ideas are just overflowing. So super exciting stuff on the way for sure.
Awesome, man. There's a question. Oh, so go ahead, D.
Oh,
go ahead.
You're gonna ask. So I had a question. Kind of like the opposite of what Hinano's asking. So if you weren't as persistent as you were to get here, what do you think you would be doing right now? Do you think you would still be in some kind of digital space, or I don't know, what would have been the other life?
That's just a great question. I don't really know, right? Because a part that I left out of the story was, when I did find the Web3 space, I had just gotten out of like a 6-year relationship. I was kind of lost as a person, kind of finding myself a bit, right? So where I would have ended up, maybe I just would have been working from home at like some telemarketing job or something, as the time happened, I was definitely, I had moved to an entirely new area. So I was out of work and I was looking for work. But then, I, again, like you said, I kind of just stayed persistent and worked for Cryptoys for free for like 3 months and was like, this is a better decision than getting a real job. I swear it is, and it just worked out. So I don't know. It's funny how like, you kind of get those feelings. Like if I just stick around and do this, like I could actually turn it into something, and then it actually turns into something. So, I mean, to answer your question, I have a background in hospitality, so probably working at a hotel somewhere as like a supervisor or something would be your answer.
Well, that's awesome. I'm glad you were persistent because now we get to meet you and, be friends with you and chat with you all
sure.
the time. And
Yeah.
so I'm glad you kept on going with that.
Yeah, me too. Thank you. Thank you.
And what a boss job to be a community manager of
Yeah.
a digital collectibles company that's in the foray of like a revolution, basically. You know what I mean? There's things
For
are
sure.
steamrolling fast, so
For sure.
that is awesome. Before I get to the chat, because there's some questions that the community members are asking. Mission, you have any questions you want to ask Poof, or Poof, you have any questions you want to ask us? We'll go with you first, Mission.
Yeah. Let me think. Let me ponder.
Yeah, no worries.
Well, I really don't have any questions for Poof. I kind of pay attention to everything that he does and pay attention to the project enough. Like I said before, as y'all can see, I'm on everything Cryptoys, right? So I'm like quick with it when it comes to that. So no, I really don't have anything for Poof. I just thank you for being here.
Saved me.
Thank you for being here, and I'm glad you was persistent. You know, I know Steph had a lot going on her plate, and you probably felt like you had to step into some big shoes because they were big shoes. But we're happy to have you, man, and I'm
Appreciate
you didn't push the button for me 4 times, so thank you for doing that. That's how. Thank you for the 4 button push.
Of course.
We're gonna talk about that button, Poof.
So no, that's it. But hey, man, happy to have you, and I'm happy to be a part of this awesome community and have met such wonderful people. You know, every time I see you guys, I just it's a breath of fresh air to be on stream with Hanano D and yourself and just everybody else in the community. It's just, you know, I don't see a lot of bickering, although some people try to FUD the community and FUD FUD Cryptoys. It's always going to be those people.
Yeah.
But I ignore it and I drown it out, and I'll be like, "Oh, you need a hug. You really need a hug. Go get a hug and come back and talk to me." That's my take.
Yeah, you know what I
Love it.
mean? This is right over my head. Hey, whatever, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
You're behind me, not in front of me anymore, because I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But there's a question here from Frobro. I don't know how he's going to answer this, but I have a question for Poof. Poof, may I have a Snake Eyes and a Storm Shadow Nemesis pack in a dual package? Thank you in advance.
I'm on
Because
it. All right.
he's alluding here, Poof. I saw Poof smile when G.I. Joe was mentioned. Thank you for confirming G.I. Joe on Cryptoys, Poof. Let's go.
I'm always smiling. Am I not always smiling?
I saw that too. I was like, "Oh, did he just? Was that
His eyebrows are twitching.
was that a subconscious type of? Oh man, it is."
He's like, "Oh no, they found me." All right, here, Aldradero. Aloha, is Cryptoys planning any AMAs?
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so
I don't have a date for you at this moment, but I can tell you that we are definitely discussing one behind the scenes that is coming up soon. So, because obviously a lot of people are going to have questions about everything that's coming up and what we've released so far. So, yeah, we should have one coming up soon.
Cool,
there you go,
cool.
fam.
Soon.
Right here, oh my God, so many beautiful people on my computer screen. Man, what are you looking at, man?
All the stars, right?
Yeah, that's what it is. Good to see you, Joe and Rob. Let's see right here. Who else is here? Cryptic, superstars in the house. Poof, zap futters in an instant. Pow! Who was it that told me this? It was Freddie. He said that Poof knows all. That was like the theme. Is that the theme in the company, that Poof knows all? We were talking about you one night on the podcast, and he literally said, "Oh yeah, Poof. Oh yeah, he knows all. He's like everywhere and anywhere. You're like a wizard."
I am a bit everywhere. To say I know all is definitely an understatement. But I am a bit everywhere. So a little bit of truth to that, but not entirely.
That's like the guy from, is it Tyrion from Game of Thrones? I drink and I know things.
So are you alluding that Poof is a Tyrion of Cryptoys? That's not a bad title, by the way. That
It's
guy
not a
was
bad title.
cool.
I actually like this
He
character.
is royalty. And I was going to mention this, Superstars AMA every Wednesday on X Spaces.
True.
Exactly, you guys. If you ever want to jump into the conversation, they have it every Wednesday. Poof has been on there. I've seen Will. You guys had some really good methodical guests on there as well. So yeah,
Yeah, and that's
and
it.
you guys are always
9 a.m.
open.
9 a.m. Pacific time.
Yep.
They're loving the mug, Poof. Okay, so everyone's been waiting. The 12 that are here, and I like to do this whenever the chat dwindles down. It is time for the giveaway, you guys. So please put in the chat right now #podcast, and I'll show you guys what you can win from us. And I know Poof said he had stuff as well, but we'll add ours first as soon as I can get that on here. But for this, and Bro, it's a $20.99 for this Punisher $20.99. You guys enter in the chats right now. #podcast. There's 4 of you right now that have entered, and we'll get this started for you guys. But super thankful for you guys coming on tonight. I really appreciate it. Full disclosure to the audience, we were actually supposed to have a different show tonight, but we had a cancellation. But luckily, Poof and Mission were still willing to come on, and so I'm happy you guys were able to come on with us to talk about the gaming aspect of our space and a little bit of Cryptoys.
For sure. Thank you for having me. It's been an absolute blast.
Poof, you're always welcomed on here, man. I've told everyone before, like, whoever comes on this podcast automatically becomes family. Whenever you want to come on, you just say, hey, can I have the link? And we'll send you up, man. So
sweet. Amazing.
Anytime.
Keep that in mind. But while we're waiting for them to type in the chat, Poof, is there anything you want to tell the audience about the Discord?
Yeah, I know not a lot of people are Discord people, but it is a very useful medium if used correctly and safely. And that's what we try to do in the Cryptoys Discord, is foster a safe and family-friendly environment where we're positive and where I can also get every piece of information that I need to get out to the community. That is my workshop, right? So if news needs to get out, it's going to go there first. And that's how I'm going to reach the most people that are, distinctly committed to Cryptoys, because they've taken the plunge to join our server and be a part of our whole community. Definitely the informational hub of everything Cryptoys. If you're looking for something Cryptoys and it's not in our Discord, please let me know and I will add it. But everything should be in there, from FAQs to team intros to verifying you own a classic, announcements per collection, Cryptoys events, event replays, all of our blog posts, newsletters. Like, I literally tried to jam pack it with every single piece of information you could find. So if you come to the Cryptoys Discord, you're going to find the information you're looking for, and you're going to find all of the updates that have come out. So I really, really take it seriously, and I really try to make it as pristine and as nice as the art team and the animation team work on, how hard they work to make the product look amazing. I really want our community and our Discord to be that amazing as well. So, and that doesn't work without all of the amazing people who are in there. I think we're almost close to 11,000 now of just fantastic Cryptoys supporters, just literal fantastic people. And I thank every single one of you for being there. Again, I understand it's not everyone's cup of tea. Maybe some people, need to kind of figure out the notification settings and the security behind it so they feel a little safe, which I understand not everyone wants to do. Banano, you're looking like you got a lot of notifications going on there. Might be hard to keep track of what's going on.
I know. I'm showing my hand here.
But it is, when used correctly, it is very useful and instant. So, if we drop an update, bam, you're going to get a ping and you're going to get all the news that fast. So please come hang out with us in Discord. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but if it is, come hang out with us.
So do you think in the future, you guys, whatever you put out on the Discord, you'll also be putting and updating on X as well? I mean, you do that, there's some, but it doesn't seem like there's as much info as there is on Discord. But that's probably for the reason you have to be, part of the Cryptoys community.
Yeah, so I will. It is a good shout, and I did get some great comments when I posted that picture. Someone was like, hey, I'm not in Discord, so I appreciate you doing this. So I will continue to do that if we have updates. And if there's a video, I'll post a video with it. And it might come from my personal account. You know, I can't promise that we can fit it into the social scheduling of Cryptoys. Sometimes we have to market things and promote things, but I'm going to continue to try to bring updates to X as well, because I understand people aren't Discord people. You know, I'm not trying to force anyone's hand. So just trying to get information out on all the work our amazing team is doing.
I've been slowly getting back in there. I don't know if you've seen me. I've been like
slowly
getting back. I've been so because usually I've been only
trying to get
hanging
his
out.
points. That's why.
Shh, quiet. It's, you know, once in a while crates drop. No, I'm kidding. Usually I always hung out in my collectibles Discord, mainly because of comic books. There's a big comic book chat in there. And then these guys, I've been getting in the Disney Pinnacle. So I've been lurking in the Pinnacle chat, but I've been active again in the Cryptoys chat. And then, you know, a few others I've been I've been slowly getting back into it to where I've turned my notifications back on. Cause if you notice, I got a lot, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you can help me with that, Poof. But if you guys haven't yet, check out the Discord. Poof is an awesome community manager, and it's just a lot of fun in there, and it's just good vibes, you guys. So same vibes you get here.
And I don't know how you can keep up. Like sometimes it's like I don't know, 1 a.m. here, and I'm, you know, just should be sleeping, but I'm going through Discord, and I'm like, someone asks a question, you're like answering it, and then you put the link to where they can go to the announcement. I'm like, what is? Like, okay, you're like 5 hours ahead and you're still not sleeping. He doesn't sleep. Someone in the chat was like,
hey, he just said
an AI.
He wanted to make sure he outmodded everybody. He's outmodding himself now, right? So
exactly. Yeah, exactly. It is like a thing of like remote hours, though. You know, like it's like a different commitment to the grind when you kind of work in a startup in a company like this, right? Like it's like all gears go, you know, everything's you know, if there's work to be done, you kind of do it. So if I'm awake and people are asking questions, I'm absolutely happy to answer them and do whatever I can. Yeah.
I got a question for you, Poof. It's from Cryptic. He's asking, are there plans to open up more of buildings for the Cryptoys third-party devs?
More of building the Cryptoverse to third-party devs. Do you mean like our SDK? Is that what you're asking about? Because I know on the Trello board that has all of our activations coming to the platform, I believe Cryptoys SDK 1.0 is in phase 3, if I'm not mistaken. So I believe the SDK does provide the ability for third-party devs to build on our platform, if I'm not mistaken. Not a dev, but that's what I believe an SDK is. So yes. Did I sound confident? Because I
I hope you got your answer, Cryptic. But guys, let's run this giveaway for the fam real quick. Let me I had the wrong screen up.
Dev questions are not my cup of tea, I'll be honest. I am not a dev. I can't do that. Nope.
Neither can I, man.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. All right, everyone. Good luck.
Good luck,
everybody. And I have one more after Hinano.
Okay, got you. Ronnie Lytle, congratulations.
Nice.
Congrats, Ronnie. Send us your wallet address and we'll get that sent over to you. Oh, shoot, here we go. Go right here. All right. What is StreamYard's doing? Sorry, guys. StreamYard just did a weird thing to me. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, so Poof. Oh, I'm sorry. Dee said she had one more giveaway. So, guys, right here we have another giveaway from Dee.
Ghost Rider.
We will run the giveaway wheel again. Good luck, everyone. Let's go.
Yep. Good
Draw
luck.
it again. All right.
What's it going to be this time?
Fro, let's go. That's my favorite one.
I love these. That's so great.
I like the
the juju. What is that?
Yeah, that's my favorite. What is Cryptic asking? What is that? What is what? What do you
elaborate?
I'm not sure what you're asking. What are you talking about, Cryptic?
He said, "Congratulations, Fro Ikomi."
Okay. Congrats, bro.
There you go. All right. Well,
So for our giveaways, I can share my screen just to show what everyone is what we're giving away 3 of here. Just to pop it up. Yeah, this is the marketing account, guys. This is not my account, but I got posters on posters, proof of poster over here. So I'm down to give away 3 posters. Let's do this, but we have to, as far as I understand, legally, we just have to pick people. So Hanano, if you just want to just pick people from the chat randomly, everyone spam your Cryptoys usernames if you want to win a poster, and we'll give everyone a second. And then Hanano, you just pick people. So there's no skill or luck involved, and we can just give these away.
Okay, as the man said, put your Cryptoys username in the chat. Do it right now, and we will definitely run this giveaway. I was asking about the second giveaway. What? Oh, that was a Ghost Rider cryptic. Sorry about that.
Oh, did my thing not go? I wrote that.
Maybe I didn't share though, but yeah, no worries. But yeah, you guys spam your Cryptoys account.
Biggest bro, you can't do that.
Come on, big bro, don't do that. I'm just gonna throw it back. Stop it.
If it lands on that, it goes to the biggest bro.
Yeah. This is going to go to big bro. Any name with my name on it is going to go to that person.
Yes.
So, but while we're waiting for the spamming, Poof, you have any questions for any of us on the panel?
How's it feel? So I do have a question, and I want to know. I'm gonna ask the same question. It's kind of a cop out, but it's not, right? I'm gonna ask the same question. How do you feel? First episode of the Real Uncommon podcast to 61. 61's a big number. No, that's a big number. 61. Do you remember every one of them? What was your favorite? Any moments? Like the whole spiel. I want the whole recap if I can have it.
So I will give you part of the whole recap. So basically, sorry, real quick, StreamYard's being silly again. So we are at 61 live streams. In reality, we only started live streaming in August. We didn't ever do a live stream. Our very first broadcast was actually last year in January. We just had our 1 year, and our first broadcast wasn't even on YouTube. We did it on X. So nobody knew of us on YouTube. It was this guy right here, Joe, who convinced us to put our content on YouTube. And so I'm glad he actually convinced us, because he said YouTube was a really good tool. So I remember every guest. I remember every edit. I remember every sleepless night, because I wanted to depict a different style, even though I don't know if it worked and it might have fell flat. Because if you notice, when we did interviews, I would always put background music, because I'm a big fan of scores. I think our life would be so much better if we had our own self-score. If you walked out of your house, wouldn't you just want like a score or something? Or you hear "It's a Beautiful Morning" while you walk into your car. So that is the type of style that I wanted to implement into this, and nobody was doing that. So I remember it all. I remember interviewing the biggest bro for 3.5 hours, and I didn't drink water, and my throat was so dry. But the one thing that I can tell you, Poof, is every single person that we've interviewed on this channel has become not only good friends, but I feel like at least the podcast has helped them in a way further themselves as a person. I mean, like, the biggest bro started doing his own content. You got Mission up here hanging out with us. You know what I mean? There's like Evolved and Osmond Collects and all these other guys that are out there doing other things. And then those people who decided to do their things, they ended up bringing people into the fold. Osmond Collects is a good example. He does a Twitter space every Wednesday and Sunday. Well, the people that actually attended his space ended up actually starting to make their own spaces and bringing in their own communities. And so for me, that's what makes me feel good about this podcast, is I feel at least whoever we touched has touched someone else, which is touching someone else, which is just furthering along this community. And so for me, that is impactful. And that is one thing that I hope that we're doing in this space, is we're being impactful in that way, in a positive way. And we also want to try to show our island style. I mean, if you guys have noticed, we're a little bit different from the populace in X, right? We're not the same. In fact, I'm pretty sure, am I like the first Hawaiian you ever met? or if you ever had a friend with a Hawaiian before, and these people here know, like Mission knows. Mission has been to Hawaii. He gets it. You get the Hawaiian culture, but we're different. We're a little bit more kinder. We're not silly. You know what I mean? We can tell a spade, but we want to bring that island flair into this space because I feel like we need it. We need a little bit of Aloha spirit in this, because then maybe by bringing that into this space, it does exactly what you said that you want to happen, which is unifying everyone. So that is our big goal here, is community and bringing that Aloha spirit to the space. Now, to answer your question about the live streams, and this is the 61st, the reason why, so it was my birthday in August. I won't say which day. And I just told Dee, you know what? It's my birthday. I don't want to do these birthday streams like other people did. Let's just go on live. We've never done it. Let's try it out. We did it. We got hooked. And I think we ended up going live almost every day for like 2 months after that.
Oh, that was so crazy. I was like,
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, I was dead tired from work and I said, okay, let's go live. And everyone's like, oh, wow, you guys are doing a good job. Really? Well, we literally didn't plan anything. We had like maybe 10 minutes of planning on a napkin, and we just shot from the hip. And I want to tell you guys one thing. There was a goal we reached. So we finally reached 3,000 watch hours. And so that was a goal that we were trying to hit for the longest time. And I thought we were going to have our numbers reset, but it didn't. And we've reached that. So now all we really need is 140 something followers, and the podcast gets monetized. So if we get monetized, then you guys, I've already said before to our audience, Dee and I want to start a comic book club. So as soon as we get monetized, the comic book club starts, because I've already planned what we're going to do for this community, for our community. And by doing this, at least we can give back more. So I appreciate everyone watching, because if it wasn't for you guys, we would have never reached the watch hours that we needed to attain the goal that we did. So thank you guys. And I hope that answers your question, Poof.
It does. That was a great answer. Yeah. Thank you guys for everything that you do too, man.
You took the scenic route, Hinano.
I can't wait till 100 and more. I know you guys are going to keep killing it for sure. You just amazing at what you do.
Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you.
And sorry if I wasn't engaged. I was engaged in the chat.
I see you in the chat, Mission.
I was
You're
just spamming people's names. So.
Should we pick 3 winners? Should we
Okay. So here we go, guys. Now that we got it, I'm gonna scroll up into how much you want to do, Poof. How much you want to do?
I got 3 posters. I know there's a page full. I'm not trying to be stingy, but we have much more of these poster giveaways coming. So stay tuned. But 3 for tonight.
And can we make it one, like 3 separate winners?
Yes. Yes. So
okay,
it can't be the same person.
Fair. Yeah.
Yes. So once someone wins, that's it. All right. So I'm gonna do the My Collectibles. I'm scrolling up.
He's peeking.
Good luck, Chad.
Good luck, everybody.
Okay, I'm going down again. I'm going to do the choo-choo magic. I'm going to scroll right here. And who is that?
Push it.
The biggest
bro.
With Ronnie Lido, right?
Ronnie Lido.
You want to give it to Ronnie? We'll give it to Ronnie. All right, Ronnie. Ronnie, this is for you, my friend. There you go.
I like that one too. That one's great.
I tried a little bit. So, congratulations, Ronnie. You already put your name over there, so get in contact with Poof. And here we go again, guys. Good luck.
I stopped the screen. Yep.
Oh, it's okay. It's all good. We're at the beach, but we can still go.
I haven't been to the beach in way too long, so this is much needed for me.
You should plan a trip to Hawaii.
Here we go. All right, here we go. One more time. I'm going up.
Good luck.
I'm going down. I'm going up.
Up
I'm going
and down, all around.
I'm going all the way up. And who is this?
Mission. The biggest bro. He's just
the biggest bro. He's just lifting.
Okay. Big bro.
Mission?
If we pick you one more time, you win.
You win. Yeah. The third time's a charm. Yeah.
Oh wait, Mission. I'm sorry. This is for you. There you go.
Nice.
Congrats.
All right, you guys.
Now you're just showing off.
We got one more. So.
Steve.
Right.
Steve's here.
Is Steve here?
Yeah, I break stuff.
Hey, Steve. Enter your. Steve, do you have a Cryptoys account? Well, if you do, enter it right now. Oz,
I'm
you
an
have a Cryptoys
Osman.
account.
Yeah, I believe so.
Put your Cryptoys username in here, Oz. But by the way, good morning, man. Good to see you, Prez.
morning.
Oh, he's up early, like really early.
Okay, there we go.
Six,
Fro did
five.
it for him. All right, here we go. Fro did it.
Good luck. Good luck,
Okay,
chat.
good
More
luck. Last
time.
person.
I'm scrolling. I'm
Up
going
and down and all
I'm going up
around.
and around.
Skating
And where do
around
we
like
go?
Guri Guri.
Right here. Who is this?
Biggest
Bro.
bro! Oh wow!
Big Bro.
That's funny.
You could not escape this.
Oh, it's-
Amazing.
Woo!
Choo-choo.
That's so great.
Good karma.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
That's good karma right there,
Oh,
you guys.
yeah.
So
Amazing.
that's
I'll send
awesome.
them out
That's
after
awesome.
the stream, guys. I have to walk my dog. He's been sitting here, but after that, I will send them out. And I'll let you guys know. Congrats.
Thank you. Thanks
Hey,
for doing that,
thanks.
Poof. Thank
For
you.
Yeah,
sure.
thanks,
For sure.
Poof.
Thank you for having me here. It was such a fun time.
I'm glad you're having a good time, you guys. And we're nearing close to the 2 hours, guys. So we're going to start wrapping this up. But before we go, I really want to just give you a big one shout out again for coming on the podcast, Poof. We've always wanted to have you on, and you're always welcome to come back on for a fireside chat. Or if you ever want to just if you see us streaming and we're talking about Cryptoys, you want to pop up, you're always welcome to pop up.
Or any other project.
Or any other project.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'll be back. Definitely. This, I got to go to the beach more. So this is, I'll be back.
I try to spice it up every month, Yeah. We might have a different beach next time you come. But how's about we go around the panel one last time as a closeout, and we'll start with you, Mission. Final words for the night of the evening.
Everyone, please enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Much love, blessings, peace, prosperity. Hug those who close to you. Love those who are closest to you, because you never know what tomorrow is going to bring, or the next minute, second. And just, ignore the noise. That's
Yep.
it. Just live life, enjoy, man. That's it.
Love it, man.
Thank you, Mission.
Thank you. Love it. D, final words?
Me. Thank you very much, Mission, for your time today. Thank you so much, Poof, for coming on and chatting with us and giving us a little bit more backstory of your journey. And thank you so much for the poster giveaways. Appreciate that. As Hinata says, you're always welcome. And I hope. Thank you, everyone in the chats. Thanks for keeping the conversations going between everybody involved. Congrats to the winners. And hope everyone has a great weekend. And happy Aloha Friday, everybody. Thank you.
Now, Poof, before you go, there's one last thing that I need to share here, because I know your birthday was a few weeks ago, but D and I wanted to give this to you actually on your birthday.
Oh,
and
wow.
I know you're a Star Wars guy.
Definitely.
So this is a Kid Arcade exclusive. You can't get them anymore. And it's a Picasso Trooper. So happy birthday. And also, Mission,
Wow.
you're getting one as well for coming on the podcast tonight.
Wow, thank you. That's
So-
incredible.
Yeah,
That
thank you,
looks
guys.
amazing. So that's incredible. Thank you so much.
So please DMD your wallet, and we'll send this beautiful piece to both of you later on tonight.
Thank you.
Amazing. For sure.
And
Thank
final words, Poof?
Man, just stay tuned, man. Just speaking personally, kind of for the team. The team is working just so incredibly hard right now, just on Cryptoys in general. So it's going to be a big year for us. We have a lot of things to release. So I'm focused on community. I'm focused on building, one of the best communities in the space. And that doesn't happen without people like everyone on this stage and everyone in the chat who supports. And we literally can't do it without you guys. So all my love goes to, and all the flowers goes to everybody in the community. Just for, kind of putting up with me right now, because I understand that, this is a new era. It's a shift in how things are working, and I'm finding my feet right now. So I appreciate, everybody just staying patient, and we'll get some really cool stuff kicked off soon. Definitely. So just like Mission says, love each other, we're all in this stuff together, man, at the end of the day. So I don't really have time to argue with people. I'm just here for the big picture and the love. So that's about all I have to say.
Well, as Dino put it, we're not here for a long time, but we're here for a good time. So let's all have a good time with each other while we're here, right?
Exactly.
Exciting show, you guys. Thank you for coming on tonight.
Thank you.
When we got up this morning, I told Dino, I can't wait because I am in Hawaii. I'm considered what we call a Portuguese, but we say Portuguese here. And so what that means is I talk too much. And so I told Will this on an interview, like, Will, if you ever was with me in person, you'll probably want to run away from me because I wouldn't shut up. And so that's just the kind of person I am. I love to talk stories. So I really appreciate you coming on tonight and talking story with us. This is the type of vibe that we like to do with everybody. I just like to get to know people a little bit more on a personal level. And you were able to do that with us tonight. And so I appreciate you for doing that. And I also, I'm very happy that the audience got to know you a little bit more.
Yes, definitely.
For sure.
Because I think knowing the people in this space, the movers and shakers, and you are a mover and shaker in this space, and don't sell yourself short. You definitely are. I think everyone should get to know everyone a little bit better because then less judgment, less speculation, and a lot more clarity goes along. So,
for sure.
And thank you for pushing that button 4 times for me.
Hey, how do I get in there? Add me to that list.
I'm waiting for my button pushes.
I don't need that
button. Yeah. This is the no button. Can button, right? So Cryptic here says you are doing good, Poof. We are with you. Look at that.
Appreciate
that is
you,
awesome.
Yeah, you got support.
There you go. Bro, another great live stream, everyone. Wonderful panel today. Aloha Friday. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you for coming on tonight, everyone. We really appreciate everyone for tuning in every single time. Please like and subscribe if you can. It would really appreciate that. And guys, take care.
Wait.
We'll see. Oh, did I miss something?
And yes, so Poof needs his people back on X. So go and follow him on X.
Please follow me.
Come on, you guys. We need to get him to at least, what are you at? Like 100 at least?
I'm at like 106 right now. Yeah, it's sad times over here.
110. Let's get to 110. You know?
And more, 200.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah.
Thank you.
Organically, you'll get there, man. You'll get there. But thank you, everyone. Until the next time, take care and aloha.
Bye.